There we go. Hello again. Welcome to the Jasu stream for June the 10th. We're going to pick things up off where we left them yesterday, which is playing ourselves some For the Frog, the Bell Tolls. So, without any further ado, let's get that loaded up. If we can. There we go. Kind of left things not exactly on a download. A down note or anything. I'm still very much enjoying the game, or just the experience of the game. I don't know what the distinction is between those two things. Enjoying playing the game for you guys here. And talking about all the stuff that I think about it. But yeah, we definitely had some mishaps in the last stream, for sure. And yeah, we're gonna get that loaded up. It's all looking good to me here. Let me know if there's any problems for you guys watching at home. And yeah, we're just gonna load everything back up. Hey there, Maze Whale. Glad you can make it. Yep, we're in for some more froggies. It's another froggy evening here on twitch.tv/Jasu Bakuhatsu. I should have probably left a better mental bookmark for, like, precisely where we left off here. If I remember vaguely in the story, we're in a town full of drunkards. We need to go to the mine, but the mine is shut down because of monsters or something, but I don't remember if we had an immediate objective. I think this is another one of those points in the game where you just kind of wander around a bit until you find the thing that tells you to go back to town and talk to the people you need to talk to. Hey, we got another centipede. And yeah, just already we're getting that scenario where the bosses are showing up as regular enemies. Like, didn't we just fight this guy as the boss of the previous area? This is a lot closer than I thought it would be. And he gives us wasabi. I am probably... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, a nice rude awakening there to kick off the stream here. But yeah, you know, all of this, like, you know, wandering around, fucking things up, it's kind of, I'm not going to say endemic to the genre, but, like, this is the way adventure games go for me. It's a lot of, even the ones that I've played through already and know what to do, it still happens. Where I get lost and wander about and don't know what to do half the time. This is just like most adventure games for me, except in most adventure games, it's like I get stuck for hours and eventually give up on them. Whereas this one is thankfully simple enough that I was like able to get through it without too much hassle relative to other adventure games I've played. Which I think is part of the reason why I like this game as much as I do. Like, it's not amazing or anything. I wouldn't put this in like my top, I don't know, 100 of all time or anything as far as video games go, but I don't know. This game was cute fun. It's not like grueling or anything like that. It's just a nice, breezy, charming game, which is exactly the kind of thing I kind of want right now. Oh yeah, we got the frog hood, so we can talk to this guy. Here, he's going to tell us how to dig. Thankfully, we got those pickaxes. I'm pretty sure we got those pickaxes yesterday. Hey, we almost got a full inventory now, too. I don't remember what's in these other two slots here. I think maybe plot items of some kind. Maybe the gold nuggets that we get from the mine. I mean, thinking a lot about like adventure games and the way I don't enjoy a lot of them. It kind of got me thinking about that other thing we were talking about in the last stream about like anime aesthetics and how people who like oh, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Oh no. It's like the adventures, like the way some people are with anime, where it's like they don't actually watch anime, but they like anime aesthetics. I'm kind of the same way with adventure games. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I like about specific adventure games, and like it's sort of like how Key the Metal Idol was kind of my whipping boy for anime with really good aesthetics, but is like shitty and boring to watch. Silent Hill 2 is kind of the same thing for me with adventure games. Okay. I think we got a solid snake our way up the mountain here. Oops, that is not quite what I wanted to do. But yeah, there's a lot of cool... Like, a lot of people regard Silent Hill 2 and the Silent Hill series in general as, like, kind of a classic of... Yeah, sort of the adventure game genre. Or really, they'd say it's like a horror game, but, like, mechanically, it's an adventure game. You, like, wander around solving puzzles and, yeah, sticking things into other things to open up gates, which is basically what puzzle games are all about. You know, if we find a way to get into frog form, I bet you we can eat those scorpions. Oh, there's snakes around here too, though, so maybe we don't want to be in frog form. But yeah, Silent Hill 2, there's a lot to like about it. It's got like a really interesting story. I've seen the game's story via YouTube videos, so I kind of know what it's about. It's got great visuals to it, a great aesthetic. Like the horror qualities of Silent Hill are just great. And just like the freaky looking enemies, the like kind of psychological horror elements that yeah, come through in the plot and all of that. It's especially just like the mood and the atmosphere that you get in the different areas in Silent Hill. Just like you do a bunch of or at least I do a bunch of wandering around aimlessly in that game, and it takes a while for it to get boring because the areas that you're sort of traversing through are very interesting. It's like got a nice like gritty look to it. But anyways, but it's like it's a slog to play through. I cannot stand any of the Silent Hill games. It breaks down to a point where nope. Oh, you know what? Oh, I need the saw. I need to. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna kick off today's stream with 3 deaths. Because that's just how we roll here. I think I know what to do now. We probably need to come through here in not frog form and chop down that tree and kind of go the long way around to the top of the mountain. But yeah, there's kind of 2 tiers of adventure games. There's like there's like the obtuse ones, where it's like, yeah, there's some kind of dumb puzzle that I can never figure out, and then I just get stuck forever. And then there's the kind where the puzzles are like all brain dead, and there's like nothing to the game mechanically, so it's all about the plot and the story to sort of carry you through it. And that's kind of more my style of adventure game. And looking back on it, like stuff like Phoenix Wright, for example, is kind of more my style of adventure game. God, these guys are like, I think they're random walking, but they're like random walking kind of toward me, which I don't like. Okay, I think the smarter thing to do is to avoid the scorpions, go for the snakes. Oh, this is bad. Or, okay, you know what we do? Yeah, I was just being stupid last time. I bet you this is the way they intend you to do it, too, is you go in here, you turn into a frog to get past the scorpions, and then you eat the human fruit to get past the snakes. That's the way you do it. Or maybe the snake fruit. But yeah, this just happens to me like every time I start up a new play session of any game I'm playing through. I just forget all of the basic mechanics. Or you know what, I think I want to like just eat these guys a bit to get some health back. Because yeah, if we're going to be fighting some snakes, then we're going to be wanting some health. Can I eat the centipede? I really doubt it. I'm not even going to try. But what was I forget where else I don't think I had anything important to say. It's just I was thinking about adventure games in relation to this game. Oh yeah, yeah. So Phoenix Wright as being sort of in the same like approximate genre of like kind of relatively simplistic adventure games with like really simple puzzles and really linear and really simple puzzles that doesn't really have a lot to recommend it mechanically, but the charm of the story and the characters and the music, especially Phoenix Wright is another game series with phenomenal music. So it's like kind of like in the same ballpark as this game, I would say, except it's actually even better, in my opinion, because like for example, you could probably adapt Phoenix Wright into something like this, give it like a top-down perspective where you like wander around whatever city Phoenix Wright is set in. San Francisco, I think, maybe. So yeah, so if you look at it that way, or you translate this into like a Phoenix, or I guess you couldn't really translate this into a Phoenix Wright style thing though, because there's too much other stuff going on in this game. Oh, you know what? I needed to be a snake. I needed to be a snake so I could talk to these guys and not get my ass beat. Oh well, trial and error. Trial and error is the way we're gonna get through this. Yeah, if I were a snake, they'd let me through there. So yeah, anyways, there's too much going on in this game with the enemy fights and the platforming and all the other stuff going on here, so it wouldn't really be that easy to adapt something like this to like a Phoenix Wright style, like visual novel style adventure game. Whereas something like Phoenix Wright, I think you could adapt to this sort of format very easily, just make a game, like you could make Phoenix Wright an RPG maker if you wanted to, and just have them like be walking around on the overworld and make all of the characters into like these little top-down 2D sprites. Okay, so it's kind of like a big long procedure to get through this area. So first you gotta be a frog, then you gotta be a human, then you gotta be a snake, and then I don't even remember what happens once you get in the mine, but I guess we'll see. But anyways, that little thought experiment of like turning Phoenix Wright into a top-down like RPG Maker-ish game, sort of like this. It's just a little thought experiment to just sort of demonstrate how these games are kind of similar. Just in sort of almost belonging to the same genre, kind of those really like kind of basic linear, like story-driven adventure games. And yeah, I was just talking about how yeah, those are kind of more my style rather than the more like puzzle-intensive ones, like your old like LucasArts, Sierra, Konami Silent Hill type games. I need to eat a fruit. Man, that's nasty how they just like spring that snake on you like one tile into the next room. Okay, I can just one-shot. In fact, I could like just farm these snakes for eggs if I want. Oh wow, and it looks like they just dropped tons of eggs. Okay, I guess we just got lucky. Yeah, I don't think we need money at all at this point in the game. Those birds have terrible aim. Yeah, let's try snake form. Okay, maybe it'd have to be frog form. Oh, this is aggravating. Okay, I can't use items. Okay, so we're just dead again. 5th time's the charm, I guess. Apparently snakes have better defense, though. Why do they hate snakes? Isn't, like, the king of their king is a snake, isn't he? Man, I forget if I even had a point with that whole digression about Phoenix Wright and adventure games and shit. Yeah, I think that's a fair description of, yeah, sort of the follies of old-school adventure game puzzles. I mean, yeah, they aren't really proper, like, logic puzzles or anything like that. It's, yeah, mainly a sort of, like, yeah, figure out... I mean, it's effectively like lock and key stuff. It's like I need to combine this item with this thing in the environment. It's just the whole puzzle element of the old school adventure games is what... Like, I remember the classic example for me was in Silent Hill, you see a thing stuck in a laundry chute, and you need to... They don't even tell you what it is. It's like you're just wandering around this like empty environment, and it's just like wandering around the apartment complex and the surrounding alleys, and it's like you have no idea what to do, no guidance whatsoever. Eventually you come to like a wall or a gate or something where you need to find 3 coins, so you're basically on a scavenger hunt for these 3 coins to open a gate. I think it's something like that. And one of them is like your clue is basically just that there's something stuck in the laundry chute, but you can't knock it down. So what you need to do is you need to throw a juice box down the laundry chute to knock the thing loose, and then it turns, I think it's like a garbage bag, and then the coin spills out. That was the one that stumped me in Silent Hill 2. Just because I misunderstood, like, what the items in the inventory were, because, like, I think, like, cans of soda or something, or even, like, or I think it might even be, like, cans of juice or, like, your healing items in this game. So I thought a box of juice was like, oh, this is, like, a healing item. I'll hold on to that. What you actually need to do is, like, throw the damn thing down the laundry chute to dislodge this garbage bag full of coins or whatever. I never would have thought to do that, because I didn't even understand, like, that the item in my inventory was, like, actually a puzzle item. And yeah, that was the point at which I quit playing Silent Hill 2, which is like less than a couple hours into the game, I think. Oh, right. Oh, shit. We can't actually transform into frogs at will. Okay, so we need to be frog form all the way up the mountain, which means we actually do take the... Shit. Son of a bitch! Oh my god. This fucking mountain, though. This is actually just kind of a shortcut back down anyways. I think this is what we do. I think we've got it figured out. We're doing like some... As much as I said this is like light, simple, like breezy, non-puzzle solving game, we are very slowly working our way through this climbing the mountain puzzle. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to be in frog form, but we need to not go through kind of the back passageway with the snakes. We want to go up, straight up the center, and dodge through the guards. Get the fuck out of my way, snake. And of course the alternative is just play like those types of adventure games with a walkthrough. I actually ended up doing that in the end with a lot of Phoenix Wright games, not because they were really challenging, but just because a lot of the time you end up like doing what I've been doing in this game, is just wandering around from place to place. And it's like, where am I supposed to go next? What do I need to do to advance the plot forward? And yeah, some of the triggers to advance the plot in Phoenix Wright are often very arbitrary. It's like, go talk to this guy in this one location, and then randomly that'll cause the next plot characters to show up in another random location for no logical reason that has anything to do with anything you've done. Just kind of arbitrary place to place. It's very similar to what this game is like a lot of the time. That's kind of what I'm talking about when I say that these two games are kind of in the same template, in the same style, even though they kind of have different formats. Although with that said, I think that the new kind of visual novel approach to kind of this style of adventure game is actually an improvement over this kind of top-down, like RPG-ish type format. The backtracking and the traversing of the different locations is actually a lot easier in that type of visual novel style. Because yeah, in this game, as we've seen, there's a lot of like place to place where you're like walking all over the overworld, and yeah, Silent Hill had the same problem. Whereas, yeah, with something like Phoenix Wright, it's like, okay, I need to check every location to see which one's the place I need to go for the plot. And it's just like selecting things off a menu. It's like, this one, no, this one, no, this one, no. Like, it takes you, like, not very long. And then I guess you've got to, like, investigate all of the objects in each area. Yeah, so then, yeah, the guards won't fuck with you if you're in frog form, so this is what we needed to do. Wait, why am I talking to... Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I was intending to read the dialogue out loud for this playthrough series. Oh yeah, the piece of, or the classic one that I've seen everyone talk about when it comes to adventure games is what was it? It was the mustache puzzle in what was the game? I think it was one of the Gabriel Knight games, like Gabriel Knight 3. I remember they used to talk about that stupid puzzle all the time on Retronauts, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about it a few times here on stream. I've never played Gabriel Knight myself, but I've heard the puzzle is like really infamous, so I've heard it described a lot of times by a lot of people. Basic idea is like you need to get into like a club or something. You know, I think you need to rent a motorcycle Or, I don't know, something like that. Basically, you need an ID in order to get into a place. Oh, is the chat not showing up on... Okay, there you go. I just saw tests there, and I was wondering if you were showing up on the stream. Oh, your chat... you're using one of those, yeah, Twitchless chat apps. I don't want to get swooped on by those birds there. Is it okay to let a frog through? Gwaha! No humans may pass. Gwaha! Ha, joke's on you, suckers. Anyways, oh yeah, the stupid Gabriel Knight mustache puzzle. So yeah, you need to, like, I don't know, you need like a fake ID to impersonate some guy to like rent a moped or some ridiculous shit like that. So what you need to do is a few things. First, you need to disguise yourself as the dude, and then you need to deface the ID to make yourself look like the disguise. So there's a cat hair. There's a puzzle where it's like you need to stick honey. Use a spray bottle to chase a cat through a hole and stick like a piece of tape with honey above the hole to get some cat hair off of, to rip some cat hair off the hat after he runs in the hole. And that'll get you cat hair to use as a fake mustache to disguise yourself as this guy. Now the guy, though, that you need to disguise yourself as doesn't actually have a mustache, so you need to draw one on the ID. So I'm going to repeat that. You need to get yourself, you need to use a spray bottle, a piece of tape, and honey to get yourself some cat hair to make a cat hair mustache to impersonate a guy who doesn't have a mustache. You need to draw the mustache on the ID using a felt marker that you do gets using some other convoluted procedure. So yeah, that's the infamous cat hair mustache puzzle from Gabriel Knight. Okay. I forget how the pickaxe works. I think, yeah, you just equip it. Ah, that's how you do it. Hey, we got 50 nuts. I don't think we need money for anything anymore at this point in the game. Do I use pickaxes when I just... Okay, yeah, you actually have to hit the rock to use the pickaxe. What kind of shitty pickaxe is this that breaks after one use? I'm actually a copywriter, but now I'm busy digging for a treasure trove. Oh, this is that same repetitive-ass music that we had all through the jungle level, too. And we got 100 nuts. Oh, you know what? I remember now. We do need money. We do need a ton of money for something that's coming up right here. I remember now. That's why they're giving us all these nuts. Okay, so this guy right here. This is the guy we need to talk to advance the plot. He's sure that there's gold up ahead, but only a professional could break this rock. There has to be an expert excavator in pudding. And I believe that's the key to advance the plot forward. This is actually, yeah, a neat little sequence coming up right here, too, that I rather like. I should probably put my sword back on. I don't think I have any choice here but to get my ass beat by these guys. Oh, they just let you out. I guess technically their orders were no humans get in. But they didn't say anything about letting them out. Although, frankly, I could shortcut back to okay, we're gonna shortcut back to the town by suiciding. That's just what we do now. This is gonna be the entire stream. It's just me getting my ass beat by guards. Oh, oh shit! We actually won. Now I actually definitely want to get back to town via suicide because that'll recover a couple hearts and save me a bit of money. Okay, so now that we've talked to the guy in the mine who tells us that we need an... oh, I hope I didn't have to... I hope this isn't like some really arbitrary shit, like I had to go and investigate the rock or something before they'll let me hire the guys. But yeah, I think now they'll let us, unless my worst suspicions are confirmed true, I think I can talk to these guys in the bar now. Cheapskate. Burpick. Burpick, fuck me. I think I needed to inspect the rock. Or maybe I just need to talk to someone else in town. Or I think that lady who was talking about her husband in the bar, who lazing away at the bar. My husband just hangs out at the bar all day. Excavate? No way. Ah, fuck me. I don't remember. I don't remember at all what the hell I'm supposed to do now, then. Maybe it was that arbitrary. Maybe I was supposed to inspect that stupid rock rather than talk to the NPC. Maybe this was the girl. Not one man in town is willing to put in an honest day's work. This is an awful start to the stream right here. I swear I'm like making more mistakes and like getting more lost on my second playthrough here than I did on the first. This is astounding. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I think it was something completely arbitrary. Like the actual plot trigger wasn't talking to the guy. It was yeah, inspecting the rock maybe. Oh gosh, it's happening again where again I had to, it's actually really windy outside. They're like calling for possible thunderstorms tonight. We'll see if I literally survive this stream tonight, because we're finishing this game one way or another, rain or shine. But yeah, it's happening anyways. So yeah, I've closed all the windows to not have the outside noise come in. But again, I've got that problem where I am sweating like a goose. Is that a word? Is that a phrase? Did I just make that up? Sweating like a goose? What? Whatever. It's a new phrase. It's sweat like a pig. But there's another phrase where it's something like a goose, right? I don't know what the phrase is, but there's a phrase where you do something like a goose. Whatever. No! Oh, God. What a great start to tonight's stream. Maybe we don't finish this game tonight. Maybe we just die in the mountain. I should put a death counter on here. What is this, like? I think we're up near like 8 or 9 by now, at least. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do now is actually maybe abuse save states from here on out, because this is just ridiculous that I'm like traversing all of this old territory every time I died here. It's like, okay, we get the idea. This game can be tedious at times when you fuck things up. We get the idea. You've gotten the experience of playing through the game legit. There isn't even any way to like properly play through the game legit. Oh, and is the program gonna crash now that I tried to save state? Not responding. There we go. And really, there is no like legitimate way to even play this game in English. Same mistake. Literally the same spot, like the same pixel, like down to the same pixel. I think even that was the same spot that I died last time. We can go around the other way. There's no snakes this way. Oh god, there's snakes this way, though. But yeah, as I was saying, there was no legitimate way to actually play this game in English in the first place. It is only thanks to ROM hackers that we're even that yeah that in it's only thanks to ROM hackers that anyone's even able that anyone in outside of Japan has even heard of this game, which I think is a really great thing. Just personally, like on principle, I just wish that every game ever made were available in English. Or I mean, you know, going by principle, I wish that every game ever made were available in every language ever made. Just because I think there's like a lot of cool stuff out there. You know, experience different cultures through video games and some shit, I guess. And just, you know, experience all the different games that are out there. And there's some amazing games out there, especially Japan-only games that we would have never gotten a chance to properly experience without the efforts and talents of the ROM hacking and fan translation community out there. This game is one of them. Langrisser 2 is one of the biggest ones for me, though. Langrisser 2 is like literally one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, you could buy the cartridge, I suppose, and play through the game in Japanese, but you would need to know Japanese. Or maybe this guy was the trigger. Maybe I need to talk to this guy to advance the plot. But yeah, I just think it's so cool. Like, the internet in general is so cool in the first place, but I think the actual coolest thing about it is the fact that people on the internet translate video games into English, and we get to download and play them for nothing. It's just, yeah, ridiculous and overwhelming just how good we have it these days. Okay, I'm stuck. No idea what the fuck to do here. Yes, there has to be. But I've talked to everyone in Pudding, and no one wants to dig. So what the fuck? I don't remember getting stuck at this part of the game either, my first time through the game. Is there just someone, like, I missed in town? Did I talk to everyone in town except for the one guy that I actually need to talk to advance the story here? I'm actually not sure this, now that I think of it. This game might be available on, like, the Japanese Virtual Console, possibly. Or whatever the equivalent is now. I don't think Virtual Console is a thing anymore, but I think there's another, service that Nintendo has now for downloading their old games. So yeah, it could vary, because I remember back in the day, yeah, there were a bunch of, the selection on Virtual Console on the Wii was very, very different from the selection in North America. And eventually they got to the point where they were like releasing stuff in the North American Virtual Console that was never officially released in North America in the first place. Or the PlayStation Store does the same thing, actually. There's a bunch of of releases that were Japan only originally. Or can I cut down these cactuses? Do cactuses count as trees? They do not. Are you kidding me? They're scorpions crowding the fucking entrance. Isn't that just the way of it? Okay, I'm gonna talk to everyone in town again. If nobody knows how to resolve this fucking mine situation, yeah, it's walkthrough time. It really is quite funny in the end, though, because the whole reason I decided to play this game is because, like, oh, this was like a fun playthrough the first time through. This would be a good one to show off on Twitch because it'll be much more aggravating, or much less aggravating, and much more fun the second time through. Now that I know what to do and where to go everywhere, we won't get stuck at all, and just like have a breezy time, show off the charming plot and everything. Oh, was this it? This was it. I had to go to the bulletin board. That was fucking it. I had to go to the... Nope, no, it wasn't. I thought I had to post... Okay, so what the fuck is it? Man, I have like a bunch of fake memories of this game, apparently. I remember talking to a dude's wife and her telling me to drag him out of the bar. I remember just now putting an ad up on a bulletin board for minors, and that advancing the plot, and none of these things are actually the thing. I actually downloaded like quite a few. In fact, pretty much all of the PlayStation Store games that I own. This was the guy. Somehow I missed this fucking guy. So I have to talk to that guy who tells me to post an ad on the bulletin board. We go to the bulletin board. So now we post the ad. That was it, just for some fucking reason. I never talked to that one. I literally talked to every single person in town, other than the person who told me to do the thing that I need to do. I even went up to do the thing that I needed to do. I just didn't talk to the guy yet, so they wouldn't let me do it. Okay, I'll put up an ad for minors. All done. Now hiring. Want to strike it rich? Have an easy job with the salary of your dreams. See the Prince of Sable for details. That should do it. I don't know why he's advertising the salary of your dreams, though. When we don't have that million nuts anymore to spend on them. We've only got 700. So I think the next step is maybe to talk to some dude's wife. My husband was once a dedicated miner, Prince Link. Won't you go talk to him? He's Russell, the guy sitting at the counter in the bar. Okay, so I had all the steps right. I just did them in the wrong order and forgot the first step. In a sense, like, half remembering a game can be more time-wasting than entirely remembering a game. Because going off of, like, your half-remembered bits of the game causes you to fuck things up, whereas if you were just going through naturally, trying to figure things out on a blind playthrough, you would just go through naturally, and not try to cut corners based on your memory. I'm Russ, got a problem with that? An honest day's work? Ha! You've been talking to my wife. Come on, buy me a round. Okay. Well, get one from the barkeep. Okay. Yeah, one's good. I'm taking it with me. You're Russ, blah blah blah, honest day's work, give me some wine. Sure. Thanks, whew. Oh. Okay, no. Don't be selfish, won't you buy me a drink? No. Come on, just one? No. You cheapskate, are you saying you won't buy one? Oh, they're trying to trick me. We're getting again with the tricky adventure game puzzles right here. I am saying I won't buy one. Are you looking for a fight, pal? Yeah, I think I could take him. You asked for it. I think I win this one. That was pretty close, but I won that one. You got me. Man, you're tough. Serves you right. You need to clean up your act. You shouldn't be boozing it up in a bar all day, thinking about your money woes. Look at me. I'm a fabulously wealthy prince, but never once have I been a slave to money. You literally spent $1 million on wine at the very... That is like the first thing you did in this game, is spend $1 million on a bottle of wine. I've made a huge mistake. Or excuse me. I've made a huge mistake. What was that show that guy said that? Whatever. Ignoring his own shortcomings, Link taught Russ a lesson. Okay, the game is aware. The game is aware. Yeah, just what a hypocrite our boy Link here is. Huh? There's a guy looking at my ad. Prince Link, please hire me. I may look out of shape, but hard labor is my specialty. If you need more manpower, I'll round up the old gang. That'd be great! Wait right here. Sorry to keep you waiting. We are your rock experts. Ore supply. I'm the leader, Russ. I'm Graham. I'm Chrissy. That is not a dude's name? They call me Rex. Together we are Ore Supply. We're strapped for cash, so we'd like to start right away. Good, let's dig at Mount Pudding. They say there's 10 million nuts worth of gold buried there. Huh? That mountain? Really? You want to dig there? Are you joking? What's wrong? I need the gold to pay for repairs on the spring bell. Maybe you don't know, Prince. Don't worry, boss. We need this job. Let's get to work. Well said. Yes, sir. Darn right. Yep. There's only 3 guys there. They all sounded off twice. It's a fool's errand. But okay, to the gold mine. This bit right here is pretty cute. I actually like this. So yeah, we got our own little... We got a posse going right here. So we're gonna march them up the mountain and beat the shit out of anyone who gets in our way. Actually, do they do the scorpion? Don't lay a hand on the prince! Yeah, and then they just beat up anyone who gets in our way. It's glorious. We are gonna want to hit that health crystal though, because I think they ditch you once you get inside the mine. Okay, so it's across on the other side there. So I think we want to go up to where the birds are and then take a right. Or actually, this was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this. I think I said, like, way back at the beginning of the playthrough how much I like the combat sound effects in this game. That just, like, little machine gun hit sound. Does this guy have anything different to say? No. Yeah, it was the highlights, like stuff like this, that I remembered from my first playthrough, not so much like the tons and tons of wandering around not knowing what the fuck to do. Or rather, I did remember that stuff, I just remembered there being less of it. And actually, I think the time bears that out, because yeah, we've been playing this for what, like 5 hours now? I think I was finished the game my first time through. Mind you, reading the text out loud and like blabbing and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Pretty much, yeah, streaming a game or just doing game commentary in general will add to the length of any game that you play. In fact, I found that with Undertale. Like, yeah, my Undertale run went from like 3 or 4 hours to like 6 or 7 just because I was reading the text out when I did my recorded playthroughs, so it's probably the same thing here. Oh, he was saying something about turning into a frog in public? Oh, right, because he's wanting to, yeah, to sneak past them. But I'll distract them while you slip in. Very well. Good luck, Russ. Why don't you just beat the shit out of him? Hey, you, bet you can't catch me. Gwaha, you're gonna get it. Gwaha, you'll regret this. It's like their catchphrase or something, I don't know. Now's our chance. Ah, Russ made it after all. Okay, so there was absolutely no reason to come in here in the first place. Everything we needed to do to kick this off was in town. So literally, like, all of the wandering around we did, right from the start of the stream to when we talked to the guy who said, put the thing on the bulletin board, all of that was just like a waste of time. We literally wasted like an hour of the start of the stream here. Listen up, the gold we need is buried here. Speaking of wasted time, let's save state just to make sure we don't waste any more time with like a death or something here. Don't worry, Prince. Come on, boys. Let's get to work. Yep. Oh, thank goodness. For a second, I thought they were like all gonna sound off twice again. With that, yep. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. Sorry to bother you, but I have something to ask. Oh, ask away. Before we start working, I'd like to discuss our wages. Naturally, what is the cost? Well, it'll be about 200 nuts. That's a lot of nuts! I've made that joke like 6 times over the course of this playthrough. How does that sound? We're short-handed, so I've got no choice. You'll get paid after you've completed the job. Meanwhile, I'm going to search for the secret of this mine. Yep. This is... yeah, we'll do our best. We won't slack off. Okay, at least they only did it once this time. And you'll have to do this a few times, and they ask for more money every time. I think 700, like, we've done a lot of, like, fucking around and killing enemies and making money for no reason. So I think we should have enough. They also give you a bunch of money in these side tunnels, so we're probably good. Oh god, I hope I have enough pickaxes, though. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I think we'll be good on pickaxes. I think you get like a big-ass sword or something at the end. You get a bunch of goodies in here, and they'll basically prepare you for the next part of the game. Thank you. That was the most helpful sign. There we go. Keep digging. The real work starts now. You know, those actually a sign that just says dead end next to all of the dead ends would actually be would be like a really helpful thing in like a Metroidvania style game, so that you know, like, not to, like, you know, whip the wall or whatever and go looking for secrets. Just, nope, dead end. Look elsewhere. Here we go. We've done a lot of digging. Have you got our 200? Oh, I didn't pay him the first time. Hey guys, we got paid! Thanks. We'll do our best. We won't slack off. The rock up ahead is harder to break. It'll cost you 400 nuts. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll leave you to it. I wish I could whistle. I really wish I could whistle. Those are like one of the many talents I wish I could develop. I've tried pretty hard. I literally can't whistle. I don't know what the like physical requirements are that separate the whistlers from the people who can't whistle, but I'm in the people who can't whistle camp. I am just physically incapable. I'm in a foul mood. You may not pass. Okay, fine. I'll just go around the other way. Oh, you know what? I know how to get through that guy, too. Yeah, I am totally gonna pass in just a minute here. So you won't pass for a human, but will you pass for a snake? A snake! Ha! Don't tread on me, bitch. This is like so odd that they just put that in the middle of the cave. Another, yeah, one of those incredibly simple puzzles that the game has for us. Hey, we got a life stone. I think, oh wow, we're almost maxed out on life. We're like, what, 2 short? But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this area, is just, yeah, you pay the miners, then you get the goodies, then you pay the miners, then you get the goodies. Keep digging, the real work starts now. We got 50 nuts, we got 50 nuts, and we got 50 nuts. Okay, what's the damage this time? Now that was digging. By the way, got our 400. I hope the next one is 600. Hey guys, we got paid! Thanks. We'll do our best. We won't slack off. The rock up ahead is even more difficult. It'll cost you 800 nuts. Okay? You're taking me for everything I've got. I suppose I have got no choice, but this is the last time. My word! It's another good phrase we gotta bring back into normal English conversation. It's actually one of my favorite parts in Game of Thrones, is when Brienne of Tarth meets Lady Olenna. Oh, get that? Nope. We can't fight him with a pickaxe. Yeah, oh yeah, I don't think I've actually used items in combat yet. So yeah, you can switch your equipped item using up and down. So if you've accidentally got like your pickaxe or your saw or something equipped, you can put the sword on. But yeah, it's when Brienne of Tarth goes in to meet Lady Olenna, and it's just like Olenna's instant reaction just to seeing Brienne. Or I guess for those of you who don't know Brienne of Tarth, or just don't know the characters in general, like Olenna is like this old, like kind of surly grandmotherly type character, but she's also like a courtier at King's Landing. So she's like, hobnobs with all the ladies of the court and everything. So she's kind of like this dignified, high-class lady, or she like hobnobs with that kind of crowd, but she's also kind of crass and bold and in her speech. And Brienne of Tarth is like this knight lady. She's like the one lady knight in the whole world of Game of Thrones. Or you know what? I remember why I opened this up. And she's like a very, very large woman. And then so the meeting that should never happen between these two very, very different people. And it's just like, Brienne just walks up to Lady Olenna, and that's instantly, Olenna's instant reaction is just, my word! Like, just from seeing her. It was really funny. She's like completely taken aback just by seeing her. I obviously can't imitate the actress or whatever. Maybe you'd have to see it. It's just really funny. She just like takes one look at her. My word! And that's like my favorite moment in all of Game of Thrones. Okay, so there's actually no goodies in this part of the mine. It's just it's all money. And we need that money. Oh, this will be the goodies. We got the old tablet. When thou seest thy true friend, the golden sword shalt awaken. True friend? I miss those words. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means in terms of the plot. I think our true friend ends up being Richard in the end. And then, start finishing off our bromance with him will give us the magic sword to beat the big final boss. I'd say spoiler alert for that, but the tablet basically just told us that, so yeah. Oh, even more nuts. You want to get nuts? We got nuts. We're almost there. Oh yeah, have the 800 nuts. Hey guys, we got paid! Thanks, etc., etc. Oh, we won't slack. Whoa! It was actually different that time. Nice little twist there. What was that? There's something on the other side. Hey, here we go. It's a shimmering golden blade called the Snake Killer. It's considered the most powerful sword ever made, yet it mustn't be removed, so remove it. This must be the secret Delarin is afraid of. Didn't we come here for gold? Pop. We got the Snake Killer. Well, what's that? The tunnel. I mean, can't we just dig through it? That's how we got here in the first place. It's gold! Pure molten gold! Yeah, that's what we came here for in the first place, wasn't it? We didn't hear anything about a magic sword in the mountain. We came here for fucking gold to repair the bell. The sword must have been blocking the flow. Rune! Ahem, wait up. Did you guys know this mountain was a volcano? Full of molten gold, apparently? Yep, we knew. But we wanted to get paid. So we kept quiet. You? A dead end, only one option. Into the drink. Caw. We're always saving him from harm. Let's go before he wakes. Caw. I think that was the witch lady with her bird. Prince Link, are you alright? Please get up. Where am I? I rent out boats on Syrup Lake. I came here after hearing the ice had melted, and that's when I found you passed out. Wow, the eruption warmed up the glacier. I could probably turn into a frog or snake now. Oh yeah, please come with me. Oh yeah, that's right, because yeah, this whole place was frozen, so it was too cold for frogs and snakes. Hot dog! The water cooled the molten gold. Jinbi won't be able to resist, but I can't carry it like this. This is your gold, Prince? Amazing. Prince Wink. Wouldn't that be amazing if they actually, like somehow coded it so that her speech impediment would carry into your character name and change the L to a W? That would be really clever if they did that, I think. It's awful. Riding Hood, what's the matter? It's a disaster. The warm weather has thawed the mammoth, and it's rampaging through our village. What? The prince ran to the Eskimo village to find grief, brutality, and destruction. Ooh, there's that dark pit of dialogue there, contrasting with, yeah, the otherwise happy tones of the game. Death, brutality, and destruction, or whatever it was. This is all my fault. I have to do something. Come on, Prince, you must stop the Elder. He can't handle the mammoth all alone. What? Mammoth, you're going to sleep in the ice again. Roar. Yay, beat his ass, Elder. Whoa. Okay, that didn't go well. Elder. Oh, Prince Link, I'm too old for this. Let's get you to the hospital. Prince Link, my greatest fear has come true. I can't hold it back without the mirror shield. Mirror shield? Why did things get all flickery all of a sudden? The mirror shield can reflect the beast's image, causing it to hesitate and making it open to attack. The shield is in the ice cavern, but I'm too weak to retrieve it. Please bring back the mirror shield from the ice cavern. Okay. I think we can actually fight the mammoth now, if we want to, but I don't want to. Please stop the mammoth. It's awful. Which way was the Mammoth Cave again? I think it's like the first branch off of this path here. Actually, for once, this whole Mammoth subplot actually goes, or at least so far, is going faster than I remembered it. I remember there being a lot more backtracking and running around to kick off this whole pacify the Mammoth subplot. Oh, you know what? No, there is a big long trek that we're gonna have to make at the end of all this. Before this is all done. I can't even remember, like, what was in this cave that we hadn't explored already. Like, that chest down there, I'm pretty sure... Or, you know what? Yeah, it was the mammoth was blocking off the passageway down here. So this is the new place that we can get to. I think we can one-shot these mimics. Dark Souls my ass. Speaking of, apparently there's a bunch of news from E3. I don't really follow, like, modern gaming news at all, so I don't give a shit about E3 whatsoever. But, like, I catch snippets of it from people I follow on Twitter, because everyone I follow on Twitter, like, live tweets the E3 streams every year. But they tend to... They'll commentate, but they won't, like, repeat the news. They'll just assume that everyone knows what they're talking about. So it's like, yeah, at about this time every year during E3... I get to hear a bunch of, like, comments about what's going on at E3, but no one will actually come out and just repeat what the announcements were, so I have no idea what people are talking about. But apparently From Software has got a new game coming out. That's it, which is possibly a sequel to Neo, but that might have been a joke from the guy who tweeted that. All I heard, I heard that, yeah, that From Software was making a sequel to Neo, but I don't know if that was a joke or not. We got a Power Stone. Oh yeah, and people were like going crazy about the Bethesda conference. They were like, what? Are they all on drugs? Did Devolver Digital take over the conference? But nobody's actually said what it is about the Bethesda conference that's so noteworthy. They're just all like, oh my god, can you believe it? But nobody's actually said, at least that I follow, nobody's actually said what's going on there to make everyone lose their shit. So I'm sure I'll hear about all the new releases and important shit eventually. Like a year from now when I actually start looking into these games, because I tend to play everything like 2 to 3 years after it comes out. Hey, Speedstone! That is pretty freaking sweet. None of these things is a mirror shield, though. Bet you this is it right here. There we go. We got the mirror shield, and we're back good to go fight the mammoth. We got this one, didn't we? Yes, it was a mimic. The mimics respawn. I mean, yeah, pretty much the only games that I'll, like, buy on day one these days. Like, yeah, almost everything I'm happy to wait until, like the price drops by, like, 75% and then buy it on Steam, like, yeah, 3 or 4 years later, just to, yeah, take it easy on my wallet. So almost everything that I play is like several years old by the time I play it. I guess I'm advancing that a little bit. A lot of the stuff I play these days is like 2 to 3 years old. I was actually going through and I was like organizing my Steam library, picking out all the stuff that I think might be good to play on stream, and almost all of it is like from 2016 and earlier. In fact, I think literally all of it is from 2016 and earlier. I don't think there's a single game released 2017 or later on that list of games that I'm considering streaming. Actually, we'll take a save here, just because I haven't done it in a while. Oh yeah, but so the very short list of games that I'll actually like get hyped for and buy on day one and just like binge them as soon as they come out is anything from Software. Like, yeah, Dark Souls 3, day one for me. Dark Souls 2 I actually held off on a bit, but only because I was extremely short of money back then. And then if they ever make another Armored Core 5 I bought right when it came out. Or not 5. Yeah, it's always a mistake to buy a new Armored Core game when it first comes out, because they always release the improved version later on. So I didn't buy Armored Core 5, but I bought Armored Core V Verdict Day when that first came out. And then CD Projekt is the other one. Witcher 3 was a day one, or it wasn't quite a day one purchase. I waited like a month, but I played it in like about the ballpark of when it was released. I don't actually think it matters how much health we have when we fight the mammoth. Or actually, maybe we have to talk to the Elder to kick off the mammoth duel. It's the mirror shield. Now you can defeat the mammoth. Press B during battle. Quince, please hurry back. Okay, so we actually have to use the shield here. I think this is actually maybe the first time in the game where you have to use an item to win a battle. Okay, so we're getting some good damage on him. The mammoth saw its reflection and hesitated. What should I do? Use item. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Why is it so tough? It's a fucking mammoth. The sword you have is called Snake Killer, not Mammoth Killer. I have the mirror shield. Why can't I burp dead? Link burps when he dies. I don't know if you knew that. Huh? I'm in a hospital. That's the same thing he always says. Elder, even the mirror shield didn't work. You haven't had enough training. Are you going to give in? If only we had a device that could control animals. Oh, there's that Schrodinger's animal control... Or Schrodinger, Chekhov's? Yeah, Chekhov's animal control device on the mantle there. That sounds familiar. It actually doesn't, because it was like 3 hours ago, or probably 2.5 hours ago in game time, but he just reminds us here. Oh yeah, Dr. Knit was working on something like that. So this was the big long-ass trek that I remembered. We gotta go all the way back to Nintendo Island to, yeah, pick up that animal control device. Oh, I probably should have healed. Whatever. We've got tons of speed and power right now, so I think we can one-shot pretty much everything. Oh, you know what? There was stuff that we could... There were pushable blocks, like way back at the start of the game. I don't remember if there's anything, like, super important that you need to get in those areas. Why do we even give a shit about this mammoth thing? Don't we just need to take the gold into the bell guy to get it repaired? Whatever. Oh, the sailing music, though. Video games often have good sailing music. Like a lot of games out there, my favorite music in that game will be the sailing music. Chrono Cross, top-notch sailing music. Lisa the Painful, excellent sailing music. Oh yeah, I think we can just go into the research lab now that we're friends with Dr. Knit. Oh yeah, I remember, it was the robot I was talking about who was the Chekhov thing. Oh, it's Link. Look at this. It's a machine that will let you control animals. What's that? Of course it can control giant mammoths. Say, that's a great idea. Why is Link's dialogue implied here rather than actually spoken? I'll call it the Mammoth Controller. Mamacon. The Mamacon for short. I forgot that was a thing. Does anyone watching this channel need that pun explained to them? Does anyone not know? Does anyone not get the Mamacon, Famicon pun there? I'm just gonna let it sit. Switch the item during the battle with B. Select it and press A. Oh, they actually call it the Mamacon too. You know, I'm close to completing my life's work, a giant power suit. It's bound to come in handy fighting Delarin. I'm sure we'll never see it again. So that's all we needed to do, was just, yeah, walk all the way back here and get the Mamacon. So yeah, I think once we get the mammoth under control, we're like into the final dungeon. So yeah, this is actually going to be a relatively short stream. I guess, I mean, the stream itself doesn't have to be short. I can play. There are other games besides this one. I could play another game, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Why does his head show up on this one? I forgot that you could even, like, go sailing here. Are there, like, goodies to pick up? I don't think I did. I don't think I did any of this extra sailing my first time through the game. What's there even to get here? Like, all of the power items, like the items that increase your stats and stuff, are required to beat the game. What optional stuff could we even get that would be useful? I guess it's just more of a fast travel thing. Yeah, it's a lot faster to travel this way than... So yeah, that's the way to the... What was it? To Pudding Town. Down here will be whatever the first town was... Or yeah, the first town. Or I guess the second town, because yeah, we started in a town. And yeah, I think the only reason we can do that now is because the water all melted. Or the water melted. The water melted. Oh, I'm just like killing it tonight with the commentary. But yeah, because the ice melted. Now we can use the boat finally. I think the game probably should have introduced the whole boat mechanic way sooner, to be honest. If only we had a device that could control animals. Some kind of mammoth controlling device. Whatever such a thing would be called. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Okay, so you still need the mirror shield to get the opportunity to use this thing, but yeah, there we go. Now's my chance. You activated the Mamacon. Roar. The mammoth became tame. Roar. Gow, gow. Oh, he just, like, buggered off. I thought I controlled the mammoth. Can I get, like, a pet mammoth now? Whatever, the Elder's probably gonna want to hear about this. What a relief. Well done. Best of luck to you. I misread that word there for a second. Thank you, Quince. Oh, that's it. He actually doesn't have anything useful for us. So we actually have no guidance right now for what to do next. I guess just follow that mammoth. Roar! Oh, he's just gonna follow me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we want to transport the gold. That's it. Here, put this on your back. Hey, mammoth, think you can move this? Roar! Great, now pull it along behind you. Roar! Can I get the mammoth on the boat? This boat only holds one person. I only want to take one person. And a mammoth. I guess if we could just load the goat on the... load the gold on the boat. Then, yeah, we could have just boated it in the first place. Oh, nice! This is just... I don't think I actually saw that on my first playthrough. I think I just got through without fighting anything, but yeah. Mammy-san here will take care of everything for us. I want to fight... I want to find something. I want to pick a fight just for fun here. Is there anything I can get my mammoth buddy to beat the shit out of? There we go. Get stomped. But it's not actually productive to go around mammoth farming things, since they don't drop gold when you just kick them off the screen like that. Wait here like a good boy. Roar. Jinbei. Oh, my friend, you have found gold? Yes, and I brought it here with this huge critter. Oh, fantastic! Fantastiku! Where is it? It's just outside. Sugoi! Oh my god, he actually said Sugoi. Wow, I like it. I'll take it. Really? And then please pay to repair the bell. Okay, that's easy. I'll take responsibility for fixing the bell. I'll leave you to it. Just a moment, please. What happened to this mammoth? It's a long story. I put a hat on it, and he's under my control now. Can I please make use of it? That's the whole long story right there. Yes, but take this controller, or it might go berserk. Handed the Mamacon to Jinbei. Thank you, friend. Please follow me. I've given you a pet mammoth on top of everything, too. That's gotta be worth like another million nuts right there. The villagers wish to thank you, too. Really? Ha ha ha. I'm embarrassed. Hey, we got a parade. Great job, Prince Link. You really found the gold? Cha-ching! Wow, you're amazing. Heart. Prince Link. Smooch. Heart, heart. We'll hear the chimes of the spring bell again soon. Now that it's warmer, frogs can survive on the glacier. We knew that already. Our lost friend has returned safely. It's me, the frog from the Elder's hut. Thanks to you, I was able to return home. Wait a second, that's a massive plot hole. If it's too cold for frogs on the glacier, then what was that fucking frog doing in front of the Elder's house? Oh no, the whole game is ruined now. How did I not notice that in the first place? That frog should not have been able to survive on the glacier. The game just like... And we had to like go on a big fetch... Yeah, we had to go on a big fetch quest to get that frog hood, to get past that frog too. The game just wasted our time by causing us to make that big detour for a frog that shouldn't even exist. Anyways, bell repairs should begin soon. This game is ruined now. Ruined. Richard and his men will be able to turn back, but where is he? Prince Link. Just in time, I'm Dr. Knit's assistant. He asked me to deliver this. We got the Z flute. I don't know what that is. This flute will summon the power suit when we're finished with it. Great, give my regards to the doctor. Also, this is just a rumor, but we heard the Crokians have begun a massive frog hunt. A frog hunt? Oh no! Richard and his men are in danger. Link went straight to a la mode. Move it, Froggy. Lord Delarin will awaken in spring. You runts will be his tasty treat. Wahaha. Out of the way. Excuse you? I can literally, like, just one-shot these guys. Like, it doesn't even go into fight scene mode anymore. They just, like, get pushed to the off screen. They just pushed me aside. They'd taken all the frogs. Was Richard among them? I don't know. All frogs look alike to me. Wait, where's my daughter? Where's my Madeline? How should I know? Ung. Steady, sir. The Crokians took my daughter to the palace. Please save her. Your daughter? Hang in there. They got everybody. Is this our boy Richard? Well, oh, okay, apparently it isn't. Was even Richard captured? I was separated from the others. Only I escaped. Please, take this. I risked my life for it. We got the club key. Hey, we can head on to the club now. Rescue the others. So be it. I'll free them all. Okay, so this is, yeah, the end of the game right here. That club takes us to the final area of that first castle. And yeah, we're heading into the end of the game now. It's actually, like, not super close to the end of the game. This final dungeon here is fairly involved. But even so, yeah, over here, there was, like, some shit that we could push, right? Trees to cut, blocks to push. We're missing a thing in the bottom left. That's gonna really bother me. Is there any reason to push these? Okay, what the hell is down here? It's 300 nuts. There is absolutely nothing else of use to buy at this point in the game. Or I guess that's not true if you were low on, like, eggs or fruit or something. Speaking of which... 13 might be cutting it close. Like I said, this last dungeon's pretty long. I completely forget where the club door is. Or no, this is the way to the door switch. I think there were a bunch of doors over this way. Oh, there's the club door. Hey, we got a pickaxe. Oh, yeah, there's a spade key still. Can we fight this guy when we're missing a heart? Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, I think we can fight him. I think we can fight him, even though we're missing a heart. Oh, there actually are blocks in here. Why did I put away the pickaxe? Actually, you know what this game suddenly reminds me of, which is a fairly apt comparison, at least as far as the visuals. Is I've been playing a game on, yeah, one of the games in my backlog. It's called Castle in the Darkness. It's got kind of an 8-bit style, very similar to this game, actually. The sprites are a little bit more high fidelity. It's like more of a NES style rather than Game Boy style. But the sprites are like the character sprites are about this proportion. And so yeah, it's I don't know, just I was suddenly reminded that this game looks a little bit like that game. It's got kind of a similar theme to it too, like you're like a princely, like knightly type character. You know, the reason there's this pond here is probably because we need to be a frog. We'll see. If we need to be a frog, I can... Actually, no, I can't go back for it. This is a point of no return. Oh boy, I'm probably going to want to actually do a bunch of save scumming here, because yeah, I remember having a lot of trouble. Because yeah, that's lava down there. And basically, yeah, every time you die, you get kicked back to the hospital and you have to redo the whole castle. And like I said, it's pretty freaking long. I mean, you unlock a few shortcuts on the way through, like that spade door, or whatever it was, for example. So that'll be like, there are kind of like a few pseudo checkpoints like that, where you unlock a shortcut to get back a little bit faster, but even so, it's a lot of backtracking if you die, so we are probably going to want to save scum our way through this just a little bit. Yeah, we can do the snaky thing. But yeah, other than the slight visual and aesthetic, yes, both visual and aesthetic similarity, Castle in the Darkness doesn't really have anything at all to do with this game. It's like a completely different genre, really. It's like more of a straight-up 2D action game. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Oh wow, we can literally, like, wow, this sword is badass. We can one-shot pretty much everything in the game now. But sometimes they get to go first still. We need more speed. I actually don't think speed affects whether you get to go first in combat or not. Okay, this guy doesn't get one-shotted. Ooh, and I don't think we can take another one of those. Okay. Guess we'll do it the hard way, then. Fuck. Fuck. That's fine. That's why we did this. Paranoia justified. And yeah, we would have had to redo everything we've seen in the castle thus far if I had not made that save. Yeah, we can just tank all the damage here because there's the life orb. Okay, so we want to avoid fighting the Minotaurs. Actually, let's see what's in the other direction. Looks like nothing. Oh, you know what? I could probably get frog form to jump over those spiked balls a bit easier. That's probably what they mean for you to do here. But fuck it, we'll just chump our way through. Will we? Gonna take another save here. Okay, no. This was a bad idea. Really, really bad idea. Yeah, I think they do expect you to go through here in frog form. Actually, Castle in the Darkness, yeah, I remember now why I wanted to talk about it now. It turned out to be actually a really pleasant surprise. I beat the game, but I didn't 100% it. Oh, you know what? I can't do the frog form. Oh, yes, I can. I can go around him. But yeah, it turned out I had like a really negative first impression of Castle in the Darkness, but I ended up really liking it. by the time I finished. Yay! Man, do I have one of those bottles of wine handy? Because I... Oh, hey, don't even need it. Yeah, it was just really interesting. It was like one of the fastest turnarounds I think I've ever had on a video game, where it's like for the first, like maybe hour or so of Castle in the Darkness, I like really disliked it. I had a lot of negative first impressions. It just looked like just horrible amateurish bullshit. And it was really boring, and I didn't like the controls, or... there was a lot of other things I didn't like about the game, but I like... very quickly warmed up to it after that point. It like just got good all of a sudden, and it's like, oh, I understand why everything is the way it is now, and this game actually comes together really nicely after the first hour or so. And yeah, I ended up, I went from like thinking I was gonna quit it half an hour in to finishing it like 4 or 5 hours later. But again, it's got like a huge game world, and there's tons of stuff to explore. I think I finished with like a 60 or 70% or something. So I was thinking of going back and doing the 100% completion here on stream, maybe. Azure Striker Gunvolt is another one I've been playing lately that I've been thinking of doing on stream here. It's been a really good time. I was actually really surprised at how much I've been liking Azure Striker Gunvolt. I think I might just finish the game on my own time off stream just because I'm so close right now. I've got like 2 of the Robot Masters left at this point, because it's kind of a Mega Man-ish game. So we got the... Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about other video games now. I guess because, yeah, it's not really much going on here. We just got to navigate a big-ass maze. This is like a good... Like I've been saying, like a good and proper big-ass final dungeon right here. Or actually, could I even fit another heart at the end there? I think we might be maxed out on health now. Actually, the dungeon navigation in this like last bit of the game is pretty fun too. I wish there were more like big involved dungeons like this that were as well designed as this one. Like the jungle one was kind of bullshit. I did not care for the jungle dungeon, but this castle here, really solidly put together. A+ for the castle dungeon. I'd give all the others in the game like a C. Oh yeah, I can just crush bees with my snake killer. Oh, it would be nice to be a frog here, though. Come on. I actually think I need to be a frog here. Okay, so we'll find a way to be a frog. I'm actually gonna need some tea right away here. Seriously, we still can't... Okay, we can one-shot the spiders. We just can't kick them in the head just yet. Why are they even here, then? I guess it's just, like, aesthetic purposes, just to know, let you know, like, how, I guess, like, ragged-ass and worn down this castle is. They got spiders hanging from the ceiling. Kind of like my apartment here. It's actually not true anymore. At my old place, there were spiders crawling around in my room all the time. But yeah, this new place has actually been basically bug-free since I moved in. I think I found one ant on the ceiling once. And actually, the last time I lived here, there was actually kind of an ant problem. I used to see ants on the walls like all the time when I used to live here, but now since I moved back in, yeah, no bug problems whatsoever. I don't know. I hope we're going the right way. Oh, no, 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 no! Fuck. Oh, that doesn't even send me very far back, though. Like, who even gives a shit? What is the point? Okay, so I think this thing's here just to force you to be a frog. Can I reach that? No! Oh, that's fine. Oh, I think I have that key, too. Oh, this is just the other way out here. Still, though, I actually don't think I need to go up there anyways, because, yeah, we can jump in the clouds now that we're a frog. You know, I only just now realized this, too. I talked about Rockman 4 minus Infinity a little bit earlier on, because that game borrows some music from this game for Toadman's stage. And now that I think of it, it actually borrows some of the sprites as well. Because Toadman's weapon in that ROM hack is the Toad spell. It turns all the enemies into little frogs. And the frogs that they look like are, or at least some of the enemies will get turned into this frog right here. Or actually, no, it's Mega Man, that's right, because, yeah, Toadman's weapon turns you into a frog when you fight him. And they use this sprite as the basis for Mega Man turning into a frog. I don't know why I just suddenly realized that, but here we are. I've got to play Rockman minus Infinity sometime. I believe they were, like, still updating it, like, even years after its initial release, too, because there was, like, a bunch of unfinished stuff last time I played it, and I believe they've finished it now. There's a bunch of, like, secrets, and fuck. Oh, that works. So all of this is kind of bullshit. So how do we deal with this? Or he's gonna go away eventually. They disappear. If we just wait long enough, I think. There we go. Fucking whiz robes. Even actually, I was gonna say even outside of Zelda games, they're a pain in the ass for me. And I completely forgot that we made that like Zelda connection with this game, naming the main character Link and everything. Okay, we wait for it to get close, then we can make the jump. There we go. There we go. That's what we had to do. I think we want to go in the door. And I think we want to be human. Oh, I've just blocked off the down ladder. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I should not have done that. I guess we'll see. Is this a dead end sign? Is this the sign that's going to tell me that I've hit a dead end here? Oh. Ooh, frog storage. Okay, that is actually helpful information. That is almost as helpful as a dead end sign. What you got for me? We got some wine. I think I had some already. Okay, and then we can go through here and take the down ladder. Is there any reason I shouldn't just tank the damage on these spikes here just to save time? For style points, I guess. This one though can fuck right off. We're just going on through here. I've got so much health now. It's like now at this late point in the game, they're finally throwing like the platforming challenges and the damaging hazards and all of that stuff. But I've got so much health that like none of it even matters. Or I guess we'll see. Fuck. I guess we'll see how much it matters in a moment. Richard, are you in here? Did you come to rescue us? Sorry, but Prince Richard isn't here. What? He was separated from us during the frog hunt. Don't worry, I'm sure he's safe. Let's get out of here. I think not, Prince Link. I'm surrounded. Seize him. No. Dang. This. Arg. Wait. Ack. Oof. Can I just, like, beat the shit out of these guys at this point? Outnumbered. No fair. My one weakness. Fighting more than one guy at the same time. I'm pretty sure this is not a man this time, but again, anime, you can never be sure. Oh, you're awake? Are you okay? Who are you? The Crokians captured you when you fainted. Did you come here to rescue me? Mandola! What? Oh, he's assuming that she's gonna transform again. Mandola? Don't play dumb. Do both of us a favor and drop the disguise. Well, what do you mean? Hey! Ow, you've got a mean right hook. Okay, that was just like the, moment, the Austin Powers moment there. That's no woman. It's a man. And then she's like, beats him into the wall there. Sorry, but you accosted me all of a sudden. Not a witch after all. Forgive me. What's your name? Madeline. Right, I met your father, apparently. Oh, he must have been the guy in town who talked about his daughter getting kidnapped. Oh, father, I want to see him again. Sob, sob. Don't worry, we'll escape, no sweat, using one of my nifty items. Huh? Where's all my stuff? Oh, shit. I bet the soldiers hid my stuff near here, but I can't do anything locked up like this. Sob, sob. Sob, sob. The door won't budge. The door won't budge. Well, we're fucked. Guess Prince Richard is snack food after all. Tonight, Delarin dines on frog soup. I think it's like Chrono Trigger, where if we just wait around a bit, we'll get saved. Like they... Yeah, I have nothing in my inventory. At this rate, I'll be forced to marry Delarin. But why you? You're not a princess. I have no clue. Well, whatever the reason, I can't let him do such a thing. We're getting out of here. Hey, it's Eyepatch Frog to the rescue. Jam, it's you, isn't it? I told you it was my favorite frog. Oh yeah, they took my frog hood, so I can't understand him, so ribbit, ribbit. Oh, I don't have the frogs later on me. Ribbit, ribbit. Can you understand what I'm saying? Please unlock this door. Ribbit. Just what I expected from the master thief. Thanks. Ribbit, ribbit. Do I need anything else? Yes, please free the frogs in the West Tower. There's not much time before Delarin awakens. Ribbit, ribbit. At some point during this stream, or during this stream of me playing the game, it would be really nice to get a host from someone, because I believe my sound effect for a host is the Kero sound effect from Kero voice from Battlemania Daiginjo. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a save now that I've got my diary back. Yeah, I'm going to take a save right here with the not princess standing on my head. Link, you cad! Get your nose out of there. Okay, enough of that. If we keep wasting time like that, we won't end up finishing this game tonight after all. Man, there's actually so many things in this game that are reminiscent of just the Legend of Zelda series in general. The way you got the not princess following behind you. Whoa! Can I make this jump? Dang it. Run away! Fuck. Oh, I can just kill him. Oh, I can just kill them both in one hit. Okay, that works. Do I want the exit? I think I want my stuff back, actually. Maybe they left my stuff by the exit? That is not my stuff. Ooh, but I got 50 nuts. I mean, this area seems kind of designed for me to get through without like, needing to fight guys with my sword, because I'm guessing these guys are the tough ones that you can't actually beat with your sword. You know what? I'm gonna take a save here. I think this guy's gonna beat my ass. Yeah, I can't damage him. Will they let me run? Yeah, fuck this. Okay, now we know. Now we know. So there must have been a crossroads at some... Yeah, I can go up there. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. Hate it when that happens. Oh, I think I can make that jump. No, I can't. Maybe I can? No, I can't. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Okay, I can't take that guy, but I can take the others. Yeah, there was no jumping over that one. Can I take the hat, the spiky hat guys here? God damn it, Dark Souls. I keep on trying to jump on these guys, but it just doesn't work. Not enough overhead clearance, and also jumping on enemies doesn't do anything in this game anyways, but I think it really should. Actually, that was one of my favorite little touches in Link's Awakening, where you could actually kill Goombas by jumping on them. Pretty great. Does anyone want to bet me that this chest up here is not a mimic? Like, will anyone bet that this isn't a mimic? Okay, you lose. Pay up. Yes, this will work. Now, who wants to bet that this is a mimic? Ah, shit, you guys win. Okay, I guess we'll call it even. Oh, I've got a good feeling about this one. Hey, my items! Let's see, it seems something is missing. Prince Link got his items back, mostly, apparently. We are missing... Oh, we're missing the exit door, so they won't let us escape from the dungeon. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't fought one of those, like, heavy armor guys since I got my new sword. Because, yeah, we saw those guys when we were climbing the mountain, and they beat the shit out of us. Yeah, these guys right here, walking down below. But we've gotten a new sword since then, so I'm kind of keen to try it out. I betcha we can do it. Or, you know what, there's a dude over here we can test it on, because, yeah, we have to fight this guy. Nice. The soldier was carrying an item. Oh, we got our warp door back. Nice. So now we can basically just move freely. Oh, we still don't have that key. Oh, okay, we gotta take the girl back to her old man, so we might as well use that warp door. We can't use the warp door. That was entirely pointless that they gave that back to us then. Hey, fast travel. Oh, Madeline, I was so worried. Father! Now that your daughter is safe, I need a favor. By all means. Go to Spring Hill and ask them to ring the spring bell at once. I must turn everyone back before Delarin wakes up. I'll set out immediately. Prince, please be careful. Cool. I'm gonna take not even a real break right here, but I'm gonna put the kettle on to make some more tea. I'll be back in a second. Am I losing weight or something? I like to position the chair based on the divots from the wheels, but the wheels aren't making divots anymore. Must be losing weight or something. Yeah, I actually have to look. Make sure that I'm positioned correctly for the camera. Am I aligned correctly here? Yeah, that looks about right. Probably doesn't even matter. Is anyone really going to get upset if I'm like slightly off-center on my camera here? I don't think so. I mean, I will, which is the reason why I try to do it, but yeah. Oh no. It's Prince Link. Give us the girl. If we don't present Lord Delarin with a substitute princess, he'll kill us. What? You still haven't captured the princess? Get him, boys! Oh, hey! It's because they didn't all jump me at once. Wait, didn't I get my ass beat by like 3 of the little chump guards who are like the easiest one in the game, and then we just beat the shit out of 3 of the toughest guards in the game? This makes so many plot holes in this fucking game. Guess they were all talk. Well, what's this? We got the spade key. This is the key to Delarin's room. The time has come to confront him. Huh. Maybe this final dungeon was shorter than I remembered then, because I think it's just a straight shot to Delarin's room from here. Can you guys hear my kettle boiling in the background? Is that a bad thing? Should I maybe take an actual break when that's going on? Whatever. It doesn't take more than a couple minutes anyways. In fact, I believe it's about done now. This is jasmine tea, so I don't want to leave it steep for too long. I have set a timer that will let me know when to go grab that. Yes, that is the correct position again. Oh yeah, we want to go in the spade door. I don't know, maybe there was more to the castle than I remembered. But then again, maybe not. Yeah, I think it might just be a straight shot to the final boss right from here. Yep, this looks pretty finale-istic right here. Got the big, intimidating, thrilling ladder there. Oh, but now we got this shit. This looks like something Oh, okay, looks like we got a bit more dungeon to go. Or are they just dragging out this big epic hallway to the final boss? Is it gonna matter that I don't have this heart here? I've got a bottle of wine in my inventory, so it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I guess one part of the reason why I liked this game so much in the end is that I think I really like this final dungeon. It leaves like the game left a strong like last impression on me, just because I really liked, like, you know, sneaking my way through the castle here and kind of exploring and, you know, finding my way through this final maze. This is like, yeah, like I said, the one like pretty decent dungeon in the whole game. And yeah, so it left a good last impression with me. The final boss fight is cute, too. Looking forward to that in a moment here. Oh yeah, I think we still... yeah, I think my first remembering was right. I think we've got a fair bit of dungeon to go here. Mimic... Oh, it's not a Mimic. We got another Power Stone. Good grief. We're up to 16. We're 16,444. That's got to be max stats right there, right? All even numbers. Very satisfying. Those would be good, like, final stat numbers to finish on. 16,444. I have no idea where to go. Do we take a leap of faith here, maybe? I'll go get that in a second. We're going to take a leap of faith, and then we're going to go get that in a second. Geronimo! Okay, that worked out all right. Oh, is this it? Again, super intimidating shit. Okay, I think this might be the final ladder, so I'm going to go get my tea. Alright. Got my jasmine tea, we're ready to go. I actually think this might not be... Oh yeah, and yeah, you got to see the fireballs just kind of shooting uselessly there. I have no idea why they're even here. Not threatening whatsoever. Apparently fireballs can't go through ladders. Oh, that was a fake out. That was not the final ladder after all. Oh, is this it? This looks... Okay, oh, and now the fireballs are threatening. Man, this is some final corridor. I'll tell you what. Oh, can I even kill this guy? Did I even have to ask that question? These snakes here could very well be shooting fireballs. We would never know, because they can't go through the ladder. They could just be, like, spitting fireballs fruitlessly into the ladder forever. Okay, so that was an unavoidable bullshit hit right there, so we'd better frickin' not need full health for the final boss. Oh yeah, we got the life orb right here, we're fine. Don't disturb the king's room until spring. We'll take a real save in addition to our... cheat emulator save. Yeah, we're gonna climb both ladders at once. How do you like that? Zzz. Delarin! Oh, you're back just in time. We are at the final boss right here. Gonna get to see Lord Delarin in person. Zzz. Apparently he's a bumblebee. That's one loud snore. Zzz. This is a lot less impressive than I remembered it. That tiny snake can't be him. Well, apparently he's sleeping, so, and you've got the snake killer sword, so... I think we just got this bastard, Zizza. Who dares interrupt my slumber? Watch your mouth when you address a prince. What's the meaning of this? I said, watch your mouth, snakey. Yep, this is the final boss right here. Ow, stop it! It's kind of a shame that the final boss is just a tiny snake. What should I do? Let's kick it. Nah, don't step on Snack. We'll hit Snack. Punch! Hey, quit that. I guess not every final boss is super strong. Now what should I do? We'll slice him. Hiya! So stop! I feel like a bully. What should I do? Well, I feel like a bully, so I'm gonna slay him. Delarin, prepare yourself for my strike of justice, Clang. Huh? That sword has no real... I hate it when JRPGs do this. No real power. It is you who shall die here. Okay, that's very slightly more impressive. Whoa! This won't be easy after all. It kind of will be. It's a step above the other boss fights we've seen in the game so far, but... Am I missing a heart? It turns out that there is room for a heart there. Whatever, we got wine, so we're fine. Fool! Think you can defeat me? Oh, I can't damage him. And it won't let me run or interrupt the fight, so we're just fucked. He's way too strong. The snake killer isn't working. What should I do? Let's use an item? Oh yeah, call in the robot. This is the thing that calls in the robot, right? Woo woo! Thank you for your patience. Doctor! Sorry for the wait. This is my new power suit, the Igari Z. Never mind the name, just hurry up and use it. Leave it to me. So this is basically like kind of the, Rocket Punch final boss fight right here, where you've got to basically use different items in a certain order to beat the final boss. Very adventure gamey type thing. Here I come. Megaton kick! Like, I think the King's Quest games had final boss fights like this, too, where you'd have, like, a duel with a wizard, and you have to use the items in your inventory in a certain order, provided you've collected them all throughout the game. I guess it's finally time. Galactica, attack! I think that was one of Meta Knight's attacks from Kirby Superstar Ultra. Ung! Dr. Knit! I screwed up. Fortunately, the life-restoring unit is intact. Okay, do your healing dance. Red Snake, come on. Jammin'. My power is restored. And Delarin's lost control of his body. Now's my chance. Oh, it's like, because it's snake charming music. That's very cute. We still can't. Oh, nope, there he goes. There he goes. I'll finish him. Ta-da! The fuck you doing? Oh no, the dance restored Delarin's power too. That's just great. Hey, Dr. Knit, that's enough. I can't stop this thing. This could go on forever. I'd be fine with that. This is, some rockin' tunes right here. Ha ha ha! It is I, Prince Richard. The frog, stand aside. Link, glad I'm in time to save you. Richard, but the bell hasn't rung yet. Even as frogs, our fighting skills are superior to yours. That may well be true, even at this point in the game. Assemble! Charge! Don't! Gulp. I think this is a bad strategy here, Richard. Richard, please, you're not helping. Oh god, the humanity. Or the froganity. Whatever you want to call it. Well, that's all your soldiers. Guess you'd better charge in after them. Oh, seriously? Is he gonna puss out? Is he gonna be the only one that doesn't jump into the belly of the snake? We're the only two left. Enough! I'll handle it from here. No. No, let him go. I think he can do it. I think he can handle this. You'll die in vain as a frog. This is my fight. I must avenge my men, who I sent to their deaths, and just charged them in one after another. Don't worry about me, just run. There we go. The spring bell. Hurrah, I'm a human again. And yeah, we got kind of like a comeback of like the game's main theme here. Those little chimes that you hear throughout the soundtrack. Oh yeah, that means all the guys in his stomach turned back too. Well, what's going on? My stomach! Attack! Yep, this is the Game Boy, very realistic Game Boy rendition of the inside of a snake right here. Those frogs I ate are going crazy. This again with the good final impressions. I really like this final boss fight. It's very, very cool. How dare you? How very dare you? Ack, impudent worms, die! Whoa. Oh, he did like 1 point of damage to him before getting fucked with. Richard! Did I miss a heart container somewhere, or are we just, like, not supposed to have as much health as the final boss here? Richard, stand up! It's some kind of barrier. Oh, looks like this is the end for us. Forgive me for being so useless. I did, like, everything throughout this whole game. No, I'm the useless one. I actually can't tell who's talking a lot of the time here. I applaud you for making it this far. However, this ends... I can't advance this, by the way. This ends now. I don't need to voice that, because the game did it for me. Apparently, Delarin is a Pokemon. A sword came out of nowhere and hit Delarin right in the eyes. Both of them with one sword. That's an impressive hit. I can't see who did this. Wow, he literally did hit him with both eyes with one sword. Looks like I'm just in time. Jinbi, what are you doing here? And where's your mammoth? Irrelevant. I've disabled the barrier, the snake killer, now. Why didn't you bring the mammoth? Whoa, the snake killer is shimmering like fire. Go get him, Link. Prince Link, brandish the snake killer. Press A to attack. So this is the actual final boss fight right here. This is, yeah, the actual fight. Yeah! Yeah! Whoop. Yeah! Yeah! Apparently very challenging. I don't know if we're gonna survive this. Yeah! Yeah! Ooh, right up the butthole there. Yeah! Is that it? I'm finished. How would you... no, that shh isn't the snake sound. How would you pronounce that with the snaky sound? I'm finished. Blech. Yeah, you can't really snakeify finished. Just doesn't work. Link, drop him. Drop it like it's hot. Link, hurry. On guard. Yeah. I was going to make Tiramisu my queen. I think that's Delarin talking there. Become ruler of this kingdom. And create an... Where's he going with this? Oh, Empire. That's boring. Arrgh! Battle end. You did it, Prince Link. Well done, Prince Link. Please come this way. That's it? That was the final boss. We did it. Jinbi, where are you going? Mandola! Fwahaha, just what I expected. Can it? You put us through a lot of trouble. Hee hee hee. You still haven't figured it out. I hadn't figured it out by this point in the game. This is a... Yeah! Huge plot twist! Oh no! The hot Mandola was the real one after all. What, was that you? It is I, Princess Tiramisu de Milfui. Forgive me, how are the custard soldiers? They look all right. Polnareff, please come forward. Yes, Princess. Oh, he was the bird. I am Polnareff, Captain of the Guard. Wait, so the princess turning into the old witch is easy. You just, like, you know, put on a robe and some glasses and that does it. How did the Jinbi guy turn into a bird? So Jinbi was actually Polnareff the Vulture. Exactly. All this was the captain's plan. He saved me during the invasion, and I transformed us both using my holy power. I changed you into frogs so you'd be safe, but I didn't realize the frog hunt would come so quickly. How does being frogs make you safe when the bad guy's whole, like, purpose in life is to eat frogs? I still don't trust this frickin' princess, but why did you turn only me back? I needed someone to repair the bell and find the snake killer. I became Jinbi to help you along. Link, Polnareff told me everything. Can you forgive me? Richard. I'm sorry for putting your lives in danger. I am deeply grateful. I'd also like to thank you. I have something to ask. You have vanquished evil and returned peace to the kingdom, but new foes will surely attack us. We need a brave man to become king and protect us. Polnareff, what are you asking? Princess, you know exactly what I'm asking. Prince Link, do you follow my meaning? I see. Truthfully, I also have harbored the idea of marrying Princess Tiramisu, but which of us is fit to be her husband? And who... Oh, I thought he was going somewhere else with that. I challenge you to a duel! Richard! Prince Link, if you are a man, you will fight for your beloved princess. Hey, and we're like back where we were at the start of the game, dueling what's-his-face. After defeating Delarin, things soon took an unexpected turn. Hey, yeah, we're literally where we were at the start of the game. Spectators crowd into the arena. The duel is about to begin. So this is the real final boss right here. This is like the double dragon twist in the end. We actually fight it out with Richard for the girl. I, Polnareff, shall serve as referee. Whoever falls first loses. Prince, to arms! Now this is the real final boss fight. You ready for this? I'm destined to win. What do you mean? I'm not the same prince as the last time we fought. I don't think we're gonna win this at this rate. How'd you like that? Darn! Oh, okay, picking up. Not bad. Right back at you. Oh, I think we got him. I think we got it! Richard! Bring it on! Clash! His sword flew into the air. Oh, that's my sword. Who should be victorious? He's fallen to his knees. Is this the end for Prince Link? Enough. That was an excellent duel. However... Well, this is an awful ending. Sir Polnareff, say no more. I, Richard, concede defeat. I think there's a what coming up. Okay, fine. That would have been a perfect time for another "what" in the massive capital letters there. Prince Link, your kindness prevented you from striking me down. As usual, your warm heart interrupted your fighting rhythm. You're a good man, so consider this. A king sometimes must disregard valor if it means protecting his people. You are not a king. You're still a prince yourself there, Richard. What the fuck? Condescending to me. Prince Bitchard. Erg, fear not for me. I misread that, whatever. 'Tis but a scratch. Oh, fear not for me. 'Tis but a scratch. There we go. Don't look at me like that. Well, my duty here is finished. Heh, duty. Let us withdraw, men. What style! He's certainly our prince. What a manly thing to do. We'll follow you anywhere. So Prince Richard doesn't get the princess. Prince Richard, are you crying? So he doesn't get the princess, but he walks up with his bro army intact at least. Wait! Wait! Richard, you'll always be an irreplaceable friend. I feel the same, Prince Link. I wish you well. Princess, I bid thee farewell. That was probably a saraba there. Oh boy. Oh no, okay, I thought some bullshit was gonna go down with like a sequel hook or something, with him coming in to just say something, but yeah, we're just rolling the credits. So that's it, that's For the Frog, The Bell Tolls. Not quite as good as I remembered. There's a lot more like running around and adventure gamey bullshit than I remembered there being the first time through. A lot of that was kind of my own fault for not being well prepared to show off the game fully, but I still do like this game. It's got the right kind of weight for the type of game it is. Very light, very breezy, story-driven. A lot of cute stuff in this game, too. The marriage between game mechanics and just storytelling and, like, comedy and gags and stuff based around the game mechanics and adventure game tropes and whatnot. It's all incredibly well integrated, other than kind of the weakness of the basic mechanics. The game's, like, really well put together. It all comes together. It's a game that's greater than the sum of its parts, I think. So yeah, I still like it, right? Even with the bit of aggravation with some of the running around and the stupid, arbitrary, sequential ordering of things where it's easy to get things out of order, I still like this game overall and would recommend it. Although again, since being kind of a story-driven game that it is, there's not really much point to playing it. If you've been watching this stream, you've pretty much seen everything there is to see about it. I agree, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion there for turning on colorized mode. So in a sense, yeah, this was a new experience for me because I had played in just regular Game Boy colors the first time through. And actually, hey, I probably won't play this again when the For the Frog DX comes out. Although I'm curious to see how that comes along in the end. Because, yeah, the colorization... Oh, yeah, Gunpei Yokoi, who is, famously the head of Nintendo R&D 1, who made this game. Made a lot of, like, really... A lot of the most interesting games in early Nintendo, I think, came from R&D 1. Not the best games, but the most interesting ones. I think the Miyamoto stuff was a different team. So, like, Super Mario Brothers... I don't know the name of that team, but yeah, R&D 1 is kind of a lot of the one-off stuff, like Game Boy. A lot of the Game Boy hits, the Super Mario Lands... That's R&D 1. Metroid, the original Metroid, Nintendo R&D 1. The Virtual Boy, which was Nintendo R&D 1, which is where the studio kind of fell from grace. So yeah, Nintendo R&D 1, putting out a lot of like weird little, like lesser-known Nintendo offshoots like this one. Although a lot of them became like very big titles in the end. So, Sir Polnareff, I have a question. How the fuck did you turn into a bird? Or I guess we got our explanation. We got as good an explanation as we got there. It's princess magic. Tiramisu was in disguise as Mandola, so she's the opposite. Wait, so she's the opposite of her in every way, right? Haha, Prince Link, what you're thinking of will be the same. No matter what form she's in. I think I misread that. I don't get it. So is the off. I missed that. I'll have to rewatch that in the VOD. I think I mixed up that last gag in my head and I didn't get it. Oh well. The end. See you again. Yeah, so it was a fun little stream there to just show that off. That went well, actually. Weirdly enough, I was like really low energy going into these streams. I was actually not sure that I was gonna do a stream yesterday or tonight. Really, tonight it was even worse. I was super tired after work today. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just the game. This game, these types of games really pick me up. Stuff like with that kind of a certain type of charm to it. Stuff like this, Mega Man Legends, Grandia. There's just like, I don't know, some sort of common sort of je ne sais quoi to the setting and stories of all of these games that just have the same kind of good, give me the same kind of good feelings. Always puts me in a good mood playing these types of games. So, yeah. So that's that. And actually, yeah, like I said, I'm not really set up to stream anything else right now other than Game Boy games because I haven't set up my other scenes yet. I forgot to do that earlier today. So we could load up another Game Boy game. I've only got like another 30 minutes in the stream here. So I think we're just going to call it there, actually. 30 minutes is not even enough time to decide what I'm going to play next. So, oh yeah, I've like completely forgotten to take off the stream. We'll begin, like every time I switch back to this stream, ever since I've got the new stream set up, I've always forgotten to, flip that thing. What? Yeah, flip this thing off when we're actually streaming, and not stream will begin shortly. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. I think I've decided that I'm still on my Game Boy kick here, so unless this is a weak statement, but unless I change my mind, I think the next game is going to be Link's Awakening. Just because I'm still on this Game Boy kick. I don't know what it is. Actually, I know partly what it is. But I'll save that for the next stream. I've got actually a few other just general topics on my list of shit to talk about here. So we'll save that for Link's Awakening. And I can't say when it'll be, but maybe soon, maybe later. Keep an eye on Twitter and to know when that's going to happen. And thank you for watching, as usual. And links in the bullshit and everything are right here, there, up there. And see you guys next time.